Direct from Kitchen QH, aka the cafeteria at the Queensland Health Department, it's O Kitchen, My Kitchen. Welcome to tonight's episode of O Kitchen, My Kitchen, a daily My Kitchen Rules recap show I host, as mandated in the court-ordered community service. In tonight's episode, it's mate against mate, state against state, as we head to sunny Wa as Chloe and Kelly struggle to keep themselves in the competition. Like the Queen during the Diamond Jubilee, will Chloe and Kelly put themselves on the plate? Or, like a Fabergé egg in a pressure cooker, will they crack under the pressure? Will they do it? Will they put their back into it? Will they do it? Will they put their back into it? Now, before we get started, a lot of people have asked me, why don't I apply to be on My Kitchen Rules? Well, actually, I have, and I was refused. And I think it's a disgrace, just because my house doesn't have a kitchen. You know, discriminated against, just because the back of my house fell off. Why don't you put it back on, they ask. Well, it was sucked into the quicksand, obviously. They act like they've never heard of anyone building a house on quicksand. Tonight's chefs are Chloe and Kelly. They've named their restaurant Nouveau. I always get confused between Art Deco and Art Nouveau. Okay, so Art Deco is sharp and old. Art Nouveau is soft and new. Anyway, I think they're just referencing that film, The Good Gatsby. Entree! The girls have made poached marron on crab pillow with truffle emulsion. Initially, it looked like it was going to be a pasta debacle star. But when the girls gave Pete and Manu the crabs, there was no topical cream that could wipe the smile off the judges' faces. I give the main a 4. Now a word from our sponsor. Need to send mail? Why? Anyway, stamps.com. Get your stamps. 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 Get your stamps. I know when I need to send mail in the regular post, the first thing I think of is to go to a website. Stamps! Time for the main course. Tonight the girls have made chicken confit with Brussels sprouts, speck, and mushroom sauce. I mean, this is just taking the piss. First, they didn't counterfeit the chicken for long enough. Then, they had the gall to use Brussels sprouts. Ew. I've hated Brussels sprouts ever since I was a boy, and my brother lost his arm in a freak accident on my family's sprout farm. They are delicious though. And specks? Are they serving the judges dust? No, you can't serve dust. It's just not a competition level dish. I give the main a 0. How about that, Dave? He's never had chicken with mushroom. Hasn't he ever heard of chicken and mushroom gelato? Chicken and mushroom in the soda stream. Mushroom and chicken aromatic bath salts? Chicken twisties with mushroom gravy, served on a bed. Like you just pour it onto a bed. Speaking of ignorance, Pete, we need to talk. Manu has a fiancé. When is that poor woman ever going to get a chance to see him when you're whisking him off on dinner dates 4 nights a week? Oh, come to Big Daddy's party, Manu. No, I have to work. Work, is that what you call it? Hopping in a plane to Perth and exchanging knowing glances with that man. You don't know what he does when I take the night off. Those big blue eyes turn cold. Ice cold. Have a heart, Pete. Have a f***ing heart for once in your life. And now a word from our alternate sponsor, Channel 10. The cast of Modern Family have arrived, ready to shoot their way across Australia. Who knows who they'll murder? Are you gunning for me, Vergara? Well, guess what? I sleep with one eye open. Yeah, it hurts, but the ophthalmologist gave me special eye drops. Good luck trying to shoot a man who lives in the middle of a pit of quicksand. And now, time for dessert. Cannelloni with chocolate and orange ricotta, served with an espresso teeny. Well, I tell you what, I could take or leave the gun, but I'm sure taking the cannoli. I give this dish a 4. In the next episode, we're heading to Victorian England for some gastro from Josh and Danielle. They sure know how to cook with gas, and knowing that fancy science cooking, they'll probably serve you an inert gas as the main. That's the end of today's episode. Follow us on our YouTube channel, O Kitchen My Kitchen, subscribe on Twitter at OKMKR, and I'm told the Facebook link was incorrect in the previous episode. The correct link is facebook.com/14022306167027555. Until next time, say hello to experimental Icelandic music group Mum for me. Bye!